proven that humans are driving climate change. And the best thing that we can do to correct climate change is to mitigate the impact of carbon in our atmosphere. And the largest, strongest single way on the surface of the land to absorb carbon out of the atmosphere is grow trees. Trees inhale the carbon out of the atmosphere and store it in their plant bodies. We should grow every tree we can as healthy as possible and as big as possible and as old as possible right now. And we should stop cutting all the trees down at one time because that tends to lead to less forests overall, and we need more forests. Another interesting point that you all should keep in your mind about where you live, because again, our whole perspective is tainted by the blinders of roads where we drive around and all we see is what's on the road. We don't realize that the roads are in the easiest developable spots. And the fact is, it's mostly forest. And in fact, every piece of ground that you see around us right here in these mountains where we live, every piece of open field was one time a forest. It was all forested. They say that when the white man came here, that the squirrel could go from the Chesapeake Bay to the Mississippi River and never touch the ground before, because it was all trees everywhere. So the trees have been removed as an overburden to allow for the practice of Western European style agriculture. The Native Americans definitely practiced agriculture, but it was not the same agriculture as we practiced, where they used more naturally created openings and more native plants. You know, when they I should cut that thing off. I don't know how to do it. They say that the Native Americans had over 400 domesticated species of plants and only 2 domesticated species of animals, which were dogs and I guess birds or something. But the Europeans had 60-some species of domesticated animals and about 100 plants. The world was very different, the New World and the Old World.